guys, let me know if anyone is already here, so I know that the sound's working and everything is fine. So the echo is probably the sound of cooling system from my notebook, because yeah, it's kind of overloaded. I will try to make the sound a bit less. Yeah. Hope it got better. But yeah, unfortunately there's not much I can do about it, because my laptop is pretty loud now. I will try to speak more ASMR. Okay. So today I wanted to edit the photos from our photo shoot with Vlada, which I think they got, I don't know, best kind of I don't know how to explain. They got best reviews from people after I posted them, so I thought it would be interesting, especially this one. Yeah, so this is an edited photo. You can see. Yeah, but we will start from this one. I think this one I posted as well, so it will be interesting. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask, so we avoid uncomfortable silence. So the same way as I did yesterday, I will repeat. Usually how my workflow goes, I do, I think 4 copies of the background layer, and each copy will have its own color grading, and then playing with opacity I will decide which one I prefer. So to begin with, I never know the color grading for photo until I see how it looks. So yeah, and only after color grading I will usually start to retouching. So yeah, I will start color grading. I do color grading not in Lightroom. I don't use Lightroom at all, so I do it in Camera Raw. And to access Camera Raw, I will go to Filter, or I also have this kind of thing. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of like just a keyboard that you can set each key to do whatever you want. So for example, I have this key to call Camera Raw instantly, so I don't have to waste time on that. So if you see me calling Camera Raw without going to menu, it's probably because I use this thing. So, and from here I will try different color gradings from my presets and see which one I prefer. And usually it's totally fine if I need to change something here and there a little bit, white balance or curves. Usually that's enough, so I don't need to do more here. Yeah, so it's pretty quickly. My laptop is not quick though. I did some tweaks after yesterday, and I tried to see options how to make everything work faster, but I don't want to sell my kidney to buy a new MacBook. So I'm trying to find another way, because in real life it doesn't bother me that much. I can still edit, do my things and anything, but the moment you start streaming, everything becomes so slow. So yeah, I was trying to find other options, and I think now it works way better. I'm not complaining at all. Like, somehow I found ways to optimize everything. Of course, I have to close all other applications so that they are not taking away GPU and CPU performance. But I don't need anything else when I'm streaming, so that's fine. Also, it would have been way worse if I had to use both Photoshop and Lightroom, because even without streaming, I cannot use them both at the same time. Everything is just crashes. So now everything seems to work fine. So yeah, in terms of echo, my laptop is like trying to fly away now. It's almost like a helicopter. Yeah, I already said yesterday my laptop is 2019, so it's Intel. I got it before they came out with M1, and it was a huge mistake because it's bad. Yeah, I do. So someone's asking if I do changes by my liking. I think one of the main how do you call it, superpowers of photographer is not even knowing Photoshop and how everything works. It's more like train your brain and train your eyes to know what looks good and what not. So for example, if you have 10 photos from one photo shoot and you need to choose one, so your superpower is to know exactly which one is good. It requires time, and I don't know, I think the best way to train your eyes is to look for to inspire yourself with creators that you think are good, and the more you look at their work, the more you train your eyes or brain to know what's good and what's not. And that way it's not hard to edit as well, because then you know what you want to achieve. I think, yeah, this is how it works. Unfortunately, learning Photoshop is easier than to train your eyes. So now I'm pretty happy with the color grading, and I don't think that skin requires any like harsh retouching. I will go for a bit of dodge and burn, and that will be enough. So for those maybe who haven't been yesterday here, I use this beauty retouch panel that I have maybe from like 2017. Oh, someone says that the audio is weird. Yeah, I changed. I actually now used another microphone. which I thought would be better than yesterday, but I can still go back to yesterday. Yesterday I used AirPods. If it was better, then I can switch back to that. Okay, can you hear me now? Is it better? Let me know. Okay, cool. Let's go. My vacuum tablet is working pretty. Okay, now it's working, I think. Okay. So with a brush with 1% flow, I just go over the areas that I think should get fixed a bit, but not too much. But even if I go too much, I can always change the opacity. How do I know if the photo is better in black and white? I don't know. I never know. And I actually have a lot of problems with choosing the photos because the way I set up my layout on Instagram is that I have every third photo is black and white, and I'm always depressed when I need to choose black and white because I just feel like I'm forcing myself. It's not like I prefer color, not black and white. So this question, I never know. It's always like intention. I don't know. I'm not good in black and white. So as soon as I put myself in the situation that I have to post black and white, I know that I need to put some images in black and white, and I'm kind of forcing it. It's not something organic or anything like that. So yeah, I don't think I'm good in black and white. Okay, let's see. So this tool, I love it because I don't know, I just feel like when people do dodge and burn, if they don't use like this kind of help layer, it will never work as good as it could. So this black and white layer is really helpful to see which areas you really need to fix and not to overdo it. Okay, I think.
Something is a bit weird here. You see how shallow the focus is? Like it's on the eyes, but the cheek is already not in focus. Of course, it was shot on my 85 with 1.4 aperture. Okay. It's always good to zoom out because when you zoom out, you see all these like small, tiny areas where when you're too zoomed in, you can miss. And also, like people look at those photos on the phone, so nobody will ever zoom in that much. So it's better to make sure that the photo looks good, the editing looks good when it's zoomed out and small, rather than zoom in too close. Okay, let's see before and after. Dodge and burn. Just settle, nothing too much, and let's see before and after the whole photo. And I'm pretty happy with that. The only thing that I think we can add is a little bit RGB. And see how it looks. I think it almost looks identical as I edited it first time initially. Now a little bit dispersion. Let's see how it's gonna look. I think I do this too quick. Like I almost finished one photo in like 2 minutes. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, you should ask me because I feel like I'm missing out a lot of things. Do I have colder colors? No, I don't like colder colors. I think I prefer warm colors. It took me a while to realize that. On top of that, I really like to add warmth into highlights. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of cold colors. And also when you have, I don't know, it's kind of my style now, so I don't want to get away from that. And a little bit dispersion with blur, and I think we're fine. Yeah, especially the photos that it's funny because even when it's cold and you will never think that it's winter, pictures are still looking like summer. I don't know if it's good or not. Uh, I think a good photographer should be more versatile. Like they should have different styles, but also I don't know. You cannot be able to do everything, right? Like if you do weddings, you're not supposed to to be able to take newborn or all other styles. If you want to do only one thing, I mean you don't have to. So I kind of stuck around with this kind of style and I'm happy. Maybe it will change. Yeah, I think I'm happy with it. So I would have saved it like that. Maybe the only thing that I would have done in the end, I will merge layers and go again to um, Camera Raw and add some grain, but also I prefer to add grain on the phone because it's nicer to see how grain looks on the phone on the smaller screen. But just to show you how I do this, when I do this on the computer, I use Camera Raw. In Effects tab, I just add some green here. I think it's enough, like that. And let's see full before and after. Before, after, before, after. Let me know what you guys think. And if I would have turned it into black and white, I would try, I don't know. I'm actually curious to see how it's gonna look. Uh, mm, I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. Yeah, I would probably not convert it to black and white. I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Let's go to the next one. Yay! Oh, you can ask any questions, it's fine. I'm actually very, very thankful that you're asking questions because otherwise I don't want it to be just like quiet. I don't like black, so I always try to add a bit of faded look to blacks. But I don't like HDR effect, so that's why I prefer to have photos a bit low key, a bit on the darker side, rather than bright. Yeah. Let's go ahead with this one. But this one I think I want to start first with color grading and then see the retouching. It's interesting because initially I retouched this photo like 2 months ago. I don't remember what I did, but probably I did quite the same thing as I do all the time, but it will be interesting to see what kind of editing I will come up with. Okay. I kind of like it a bit more like contrasty, but it's kind of too vibrant, so we'll decrease the saturation. And I think I'm pretty happy with the first layer. Let's see what we can do. I really love this photo shoot. It's one of my favorite. And everything was so just like organic, amazing light, amazing model, amazing location. Yeah. See. Yeah, this one looks a bit better when it's more contrast. Okay, I'm happy with this layer. This is the preset that I'm testing now. I'm not really sure how I feel about it yet. Actually looks nice. A bit too saturated. Well, we can always, I really like color mixer tab because you can work on specific color without touching other colors. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I will probably add this preset into the pack. Works nice. And the last layer, I don't know what else we can do. This one is pretty gold, but I will always add a bit warmth, and it's a bit too contrasty. think, yeah, I think I'm happy with how it looks. What is golden ratio? I don't know. Can you explain? I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Someone says they prefer color grading before editing, but some pictures, when you color grade before, it creates some issue in shadows. Really? I never noticed anything like that. For me, it's not an issue. Mm, I think you can do any order. Like it just how you prefer that, but there is no like correct way to do this. Sometimes I do retouching before color grading, but only if the skin is too bad and like I want to do color grading with when the skin is cleared out. I will easily do retouching first. But other than this case, I would probably just do retouching because like these photos they don't need a lot of retouching. It's more like color grading. So yeah, I kind of like this lower color. Wow. I think it's different from what I end up doing, but I like it. Looks nice. I will keep it like that. Okay, now we're gonna do retouching. A little bit dodge and burn. Increase. Okay, we have some mascara that we need to clear here. Just a little bit. I don't remember if I removed this hair on the original photo. I think no. I usually don't remove hair. It's a lot of unnecessary work. Unless it's bothering, like really, really bothering, but I usually won't do that. I will save the stream in case someone has problems with watching now. You can watch later, it's not a problem. I also like that Vlada has a lot of freckles. I'm such a fan of freckles. I absolutely love freckles. And that's why I really like Dodge and Burn because if you do frequency separation, it's so hard to maintain freckles. Usually frequency separation just, you know, evens out everything, like blank canvas, and you don't have anything anymore. Yeah. Okay, I think just a bit more. Mm, okay, I think I'm almost done. Let's see. I think I overdid a bit with brighten up the eyes. Shouldn't have touched it. It looks a bit like glass. Not good fun. Other than that, I'm happy how it looks. Let's see before and after. Dodge and burn. You see, I think I overdid this area. I don't like how it looks, so we'll fix it. Just bring it back to how it was. And what I actually need to do here is to add a bit color. I will sample cheek area and paint over a bit and change the opacity like that. Yeah, I think it's like more subtle now. And let's see the full before and after. Voila! I'm really happy. The only thing that I would have add more will be RGB and dispersion, and I think that's all. And a bit more grain. I'll be curious to compare this to my previous editing. I'm pretty sure it's not a big difference. I don't know, maybe. Let's see. I will probably remove it, the effect from the eyes a bit to keep them sharp. And now dispersion with a blur. Okay. Mm, intense. Lower it a bit. Yeah, so this amount is fine, I think. And I think I will remove this again from the eyes because I want eyes to be in focus. Just mask it out and maybe eyebrows as well. Let's see full before and after. Here we go. Okay, I did 2 photos in 30 minutes. Not a good sign. Okay, let's go next one. Yeah, thank you so much. Someone says that it's impressing the sharpness of it. Okay, let's go the next one. We'll do the same. But the only thing that I'm not a huge fan of on this photo, and I don't remember if I fixed that on my initial editing, is that I have this kind of piece of wall here, but I don't wanna change the angle of the photo. I would rather just cut it off completely. So I will try to get rid of it. I don't even know. Content aware fill, will it work? Yeah, it worked pretty nice. Just a little area that I still need to fix. Here, I think with a stamp tool, that will be enough. It doesn't work. Oh, okay, too much. I'm pretty sure there are some hair that need to. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's be real, no one will ever zoom in like that. Oh, there are some hair that were not supposed to be here. Okay, just need to remove it. Yeah, this is how content aware fill works. Sometimes you need to check if there are no hair in the air, but it's easy to fix. Okay, no wall. Let's see before and after. I think it was so bothering, but I was so happy with the angle, I didn't want to fix it. If I had even like this area here, I would rather get rid of it because it's kind of bright and it takes away attention from the subject. But I think it will be hard to remove. I'm not sure. I can try, but I'm not sure that my skills are good enough. Yeah, this is why I'm waiting for this artificial intelligence thing to come out sooner, because it will be so much easier to replicate certain areas of the photo that you want to remove. Like for example, if you're shooting in the city and you have cars and there are areas that you cannot replace and content aware fill doesn't work, and I'm hoping that this AI will be able to help us with that. And this area too. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I need help. Holy, I don't know. Does it work more or less natural? I mean, it doesn't look bad. I just don't like this small area. I can mask it out like that. And maybe I can use frequency separation to fix this area. I can use mixer brush and just brush everything out because it's already like a blurred area, so who cares what's happening there, right? Okay, so the color layer frequency separation, and I will use the mixer brush and just try to mix those colors together so it's not like obvious that I was replacing the whole thing here. I think I didn't replace this white thing on initial photo. I would never spend so much time on one photo, but since I'm too quick now, I kind of thought maybe I can show something, some of my skills. Yeah, somebody said that they already tried the artificial intelligence. I want to try it so bad, but the photos that I saw of people having like 12 fingers on one hand, I hope they will fix it. But as a photographer, I should probably not be so excited about it, because a lot of people say that now, after this will come out, people will stop, you know, hire photographers because they can use this plugins, and that will be all they need. Let's see the before and after, so you will see that it was really bothering. What do you think? Was it bothering? Should I keep it? Was it worth it to spend so much time on it? I don't know. I think it was worth it. Even this small area, you see, it's like hand. I would even remove it because it takes a bit of my attention here. Uh, let's see. It's easy one. Yeah, I think now I'm happy, and now we can go do color grading. Yeah, to try AI, I heard that you need to have a really strong computer, which is not my case. But there are also some ways to use it using Google Collaborate or something like that, where you kind of use um, like cloud computer or something like that. But I guess I'm waiting for it to get more accessible and easy to use. I don't know. I'm just too lazy to do all those things at this point. But I have a lot of fun looking at those photos that people post online of the results. Sometimes it's super nice, sometimes it's ridiculous, but it is interesting. You can send me a DM. I will love to see. Yeah. But one thing that I notice, at this point, I can always tell if the photo is AI. You can always tell, like something is always odd. And first of all, I think it's the blurred background. If you ever used portrait mode on iPhone, where they use the artificial intelligence as well to add the background, it's so fake. You can always tell it's fake. I don't know if they will work on this more or this is how it's gonna be, but it's too fake for my liking. It's almost if you use 1.0 lens, like 1.0 aperture, like it's too much. I don't know, but it's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is what people want. Blur everything out. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Hmm. Yeah, I will check I think I will check the photos after the stream because now I'm not sure if can I open. Oh, actually I can open. Yeah. Oh wow. Is it like completely artificial intelligence? If it is, then it's so cool. I would be able to tell. That's cool. Okay, let's go. Mm, not a fan. Oh, I really like this one. Just need to add it. the last one. Mm, this looks nice. Yeah, I think I'm happy with it. I'll keep it. I don't see chat anymore. I don't see. Hmm. Can you guys send something into chat so I can see if I want to see chat again. Mm, how do I move it? Okay, perfect. Now I'm happy. Let's see. Hmm, where did it go? Come back. Okay, fine. just gonna keep going. See which colors I prefer. I think I want to do Dodge and Burn and then decide on colors because I'm not sure. Yeah, this photo, unfortunately, the focus is a bit on the wrong eye, the further one, but I don't mind that. I love it. That's the only thing that's important. Now I can see the chat. I cannot. Yeah, I should not open the link. Okay. I think this photo requires a bit more work, just because the light here a bit more contrasty. It's fine. Let's see. I overdid a bit in the jaw area. I'll bring him back a bit. I want to preserve his shadow. I think I'm happy. Okay. 'Kay. 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 'K Still think I overdid it a bit. I'll try some capacity a bit lower. Maybe that will help. I think so. I will create a blank layer, color, and I'll paint these bluish areas a bit with the warmth so they won't stick out too much. Okay, it's better. It's more dark here on the cheek. Looks nice. I think I'm happy with it. I'll try to play with curves layer and change the blending mode to luminosity. And maybe play a bit. I think I like it. Yeah, looks nice. Okay, so what's left here? Let's see before and after. Yeah, I'm super happy. It looks great. And let's see now the complete before and after. Here is the complete before and after. What do you guys think? I think it's nice. The other thing that I sometimes do, not usually, sometimes I think I overdid the whole editing, and I will group all the editing that I did and I try to change the opacity and see if I prefer it more like towards the natural look, and it also helps me to see if I overdid it or not. I will maybe lower it down to like 90%. Not happy with them. And now let's play with RGB. Okay. I'm pretty sure this photo looks almost exactly the same as the initial editing. Let's see. Looks good. I will just remove it from the eyes again because I don't like the eyes to be blurred even more. They're already blurred because they're not in focus as much as I would love them to be, but and another layer of blur, and I'm happy how it looks. It's so slow. I think I changed my mind. I want to sell my kidney and buy M2 Max MacBook. It's just one kidney, right? I can still make it. A bit too much, and again remove it from the eyes. Mask out the eyes. And I'm happy with that. Let's see before and after. I think it looks good. I'm proud of it. Nice, okay. And the last one, it's a bit different because we have light hitting the face, although it's like a golden hour, but still. So the first thing that I would have fixed on this photo, well, first of all, do the background copy. I will remove this small white thing, I don't know what it is, and I will remove this small hair here that goes from the jawline. And what I also would have changed on this photo is that I can see this eye has a bigger catch light than this one, and in general it looks a bit weird. Like it makes this eye look bigger than this one, although it's not true, it's just a catch eye. And I will just copy this from one eye to another. There are multiple ways to copy, but I just found the easiest one. I think I messed up a bit with the placement. I need to do this. Okay. Now the eyes look more or less equal with the catch lights, and I think there is a small label here that needs to be removed as well. Hold on, okay, now we're ready. Now we're ready to color grade. This one will be a bit tricky because it has a lot of this yellow light. It's a bit different from the rest because the other photos were made after the sunset with the blue hour, and this one with direct sunset light. So yeah, with this kind of light all the blanks will be darker and the whites will be lighter. So just need to play to make it look acceptable. I think I'm happy with that. Let's see how the Emily preset go. Mm, yeah, this one doesn't work with direct light. Yeah, I don't like it at all. I think I'm happy. Do you guys have any questions? Mm. Love the colors, but it's too dark. I think I like it. And the last one. No, I don't. I don't use Lightroom. I have it here, but I only use it if I I need to export a lot of photos. Like for example, if I need to export small versions of photos for clients to choose which ones they want. So I just open Lightroom, import photos, and I export. That's the only reason why I would use it. Other than that, I hate it. It makes everything so slow, and having camera raw, the only reason why you should probably be using Lightroom is when you need to edit a lot of photos without bothering about retouching, but it's not my case, so I don't use it. And also, I'm not sure about that, but I also use it um, to to save the presets. I think that's the only way. But other than that, no. Okay, let's see which colors are better. Yeah, this one was hard because of all this light. Everything is already warm. Wow, I don't even know. I think they all look kind of similar. Let's do dodge and burn. Yeah, another, just need to remember that need to remove the mascara from the under eye. Almost in each photo. And increase the highlights on the nose a bit. Forehead highlights. Mm -hmm. I was supposed to remove this hair as well. It's a bit annoying, but I can remove it with dodge and burn. Nothing that dodge and burn cannot fix. Oh, I love the freckles. Okay, let's see. Something. I think this area would have been a bit easier to fix using the frequency separation. Yeah, I think I will keep it like that and run the frequency separation to finish it up, smooth out colors. That's enough blue. And just taking a mixing brush will fix it so quickly. Just need to make sure it's not too much. We can always decrease the opacity. Mm. I think I overdid it a bit. Yeah, we'll probably decrease up to this amount. And let's see before and after. Before and after. Before and after. Pretty happy. Let's see how it's gonna look with RGB. Um, so the reason why when you use, there are different ways to use dodge and burn. The one that I use is two layers, both with curves. And the reason why when you use brightening layer and you paint on it, and then the colors become a bit more vibrant. That's the problem. I know what you're talking about. What I do to avoid that, I kind of have a workaround. So for example, here I have a dodge layer, and for example, I'm dodging, I don't know, this area here. And you see the colors of the spot, they are different now. Yeah, it became brighter, but now it's not orangey anymore. It's more, I don't know, pinkish kind of color. So to fix it, I'm creating hue saturation layer in between my curve, and I'm trying to fix here. I'm trying to fix the color and kind of make it similar to the surrounding area. You see? So for example, before and after. So it's kind of fixes this problem. Not always, especially if it's a portrait. It's harder with all these like different colors, but usually it fixes the problem. Just hue saturation and try to match the color. I never saw this thing anywhere. I just had this problem all the time, and I got so annoyed at one point, and I just sat there and tried to find the way to fix it. And I think it helps a lot, at least to me. But I have this problem a lot as well with dodge and burn. Okay, let's see. It's too much. Decreasing the opacity, and I want to remove eyes from the area to keep the face sharp. And now no blur dispersion. Let's see. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Decrease a little bit up to here and mask out the face. Oops. Okay, now let's see the full before and after. I think it looks nice. A bit, maybe a bit too much green or blue in the shadows, but it doesn't look bad since the bright light is yellow, and if the shadows are a bit blue, it's kind of nice amount of colors. Let's see if we can decrease the whole editing and see if it looks better. I will probably keep it on 75. I prefer it like yeah, looks good, smooth enough. Freckles are still there. Nice. Okay, let's see all the photos that we did today. Wow, after the previous one, now this one looks a bit too red. Something is wrong with me. Let's try to see the curves. Maybe we can add a bit yellow. No, look. Interesting. Yeah, I think with a bit more yellow in the highlights it looks better. This one I'm happy. What if we copy this cards layer to this photo and see how it looks? I don't like this kind of blue tint in the shadow on this one. I will keep it as it is. But I think we did amazing today. For 1 hour and a half, we did 4 photos. This one I'm not sure. It's a bit too muted. Maybe we can. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay, we're done. So if there's no more questions, I think I will finish the stream for today. Thank you guys who stuck around with me. Thanks for the questions. Hope it was, I don't know how to say. Hope it was fine and easy to understand what I did. Thank you.